Veteran radio announcer and program director Tony G recently shared tips and insights for gospel artists looking to minister through music in the new year. He and other radio professionals from across the country recently shared those insights and more during a GMWA National Alliance of Gospel Music Professionals Amped for Impact virtual event. Tony G, who is also a minister, said like anything else, the first step is a conversation with God.
Well, there's no doubt about it that, and I'm not trying to be deep, you really need to have a conversation with God about what it is you're trying to do. Because with each level that you're trying to attain, there are just different things that you need to do. If you're trying to be like the next Yolanda Adams, that's a whole different matter than somebody that really loves singing in the church or singing in their local assembly, local area, regional area. So that's one of the things you have to understand what it is you're trying to do from the very beginning. Understand what your ministry is and who it is to. After that, you can take some steps to attain one step or the other. I talked about a lot of the, for instance, the quartet groups. Now, our station doesn't play a whole bunch of quartet music. Great music, there's no problem with that. But there are so many local artists that we have that are quartet guys that, I mean, they have national recording records. National recording contracts. They are traveling every weekend. They are ministering every weekend. They are making money every weekend. So again, you have to figure out what it is, the direction that you want to go in, and how to attain that particular level. And everybody's not going to be Kirk Franklin. Everybody's not going to be Yolanda Adams. The question is, who are you going to be?
Tony G says the music landscape has changed tremendously, especially since COVID, and gospel artists should take that into consideration.
Spotify and YouTube and Facebook and all these other places where you can get music other than the radio. One of the things immediately we talked about, of course, was social media presence. Now, it may seem duh to a lot of people, but prior to COVID, it really wasn't that big of a thing. People were starting to get into it, and then COVID hit, and then, all of a sudden, this is what I got to do in order for anybody to hear me because nobody's going anywhere. So that's put something in the water that's changed how you need to approach, because now you really got to think about how you look, how your music is presented, and then that's a whole different method versus sending it into a radio station. There's encoding and all these other type things that happen with Spotify and all these other outlets that you can get it into. So these are the things that you have to consider as you're walking into 2026, especially if you're a brand new artist. But even those that have been established for a while, they're finding themselves having to change their mentality about how they think about